Strange and unsettling facts about serial killers. In this video, we will be going through weird and some unsettling facts about the most infamous and disgusting human beings that have done unspeakable things, from Ted Bundy to Ed Gein, who inspired the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Ted Bundy, the charismatic killer. Strangely friendly with cops while incarcerated, Bundy once helped the police profile another active serial killer, the Green River Killer, due to his unique insights into the mind of a killer. Ted Bundy escaped twice. He escaped from custody twice, once by jumping out of a courthouse window and another time by sawing through the ceiling of his jail cell. John Wayne Gacy, the killer clown. Dressed as a clown for fun, Gacy regularly performed at children's parties and charity events dressed as Pogo the Clown. His clown persona made his crimes even more horrifying, as he lured young men to their deaths while maintaining this creepy double life. Kept victims in his crawl space. He buried most of his 33 victims under his house in the crawl space, where the stench eventually tipped off authorities. Ed Gein, the inspiration for horror movies. Crafted furniture from human body parts. Gein made lampshades, furniture, and clothing from the remains of his victims. His gruesome acts inspired famous horror characters like Norman Bates' Psycho and Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Skinned corpses. He was a grave robber who dug up recently buried bodies, using their skin to make a woman's suit because he wanted to become his deceased mother. Albert Fish, the Brooklyn Vampire. Masochist with a love for pain. Fish inserted needles into his own pelvis and body, many of which remained inside his flesh when he was arrested. X-rays revealed over 20 needles still embedded in his body. Cannibal letters. He sent letters to the parents of his victims describing how he had murdered and cannibalized their children in grotesque detail. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. Satanic beliefs. Ramirez was obsessed with Satanism. During his trial, he would frequently flash a pentagram drawn on his palm to the court, saying things like "Hail Satan." Groupies loved him. Despite his horrific crimes, Ramirez had a devoted fan base and received love letters from admirers during his trial. He even married one of his fans in 1996 while on death row. Andrei Chikatilo, the Butcher of Rostov. Unusual physical condition. Chikatilo had a medical condition called impotence, which he claimed played a part in his murderous behavior. He found that killing provided him with the sexual gratification he couldn't achieve otherwise. Fake confession to police. During his reign of terror in Soviet Russia, police arrested and executed an innocent man for some of the murders, while Chikatilo continued killing. Dennis Rader, the BTAK killer bind, torture, kill. Worked for a security company. Rader was employed as a compliance officer for a home security company where he had access to homes and personal information about residents, giving him an advantage in stalking his victims. Caught by floppy disk. After evading capture for years, Rader was caught because he naively believed police wouldn't trace a floppy disk he had sent them. He specifically asked if it was traceable and believed their lie when they said no. They quickly traced it to his church. H. Holmes, the murder castle architect. Built a hotel specifically to kill. Holmes designed and built a hotel in Chicago during the 1893 World's Fair with secret passageways, soundproof rooms, trapdoors, and even a gas chamber. This macabre building was referred to as his murder castle. Sold skeletons. He sold the bodies of his victims to medical schools, providing skeletons for anatomical study.